Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with part 2 of G1 Climax Day 11. We are at 1 hour, 38 minutes, 35 seconds on the New Japan World Player, and we will be hitting the play button on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And Tenzan and Doc Gallows are getting ready here, and there goes the bell.
Absolutely. I believe you meant to say Tenzan and Bad Luck Fale, Ashton.
Oh, yeah,
In
it is
this
Bad Luck Fale. What's going on there? I thought it was Gallows. That's weird.
Gallows will be competing tonight, though, against Tanahashi.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I wonder if Gallows has it in him to pull the upset like Fale did.
Yeah, no, Tanahashi's getting those wins back. He's definitely getting those wins back to me.
You
And
seem
and
awfully confident. I don't know. We were pretty confident that he'd beat Fale too.
and yeah, Toru Yano actually really did take him to the limit. That was such a great match.
Yeah, it was.
I know these two in the lockup, but I'll tell you, somebody who I think really would like to get back in a good way is Tenzan, because he lost to Ibushi in his last tournament matchup. Fale also losing to Shibata. So both of these guys looking to get back to their winning ways. I believe Fale's record is currently 3-2, if I'm not mistaken, Ashton.
Yes, that sounds right. I think
Is
did he beat Makabe? I'm trying to remember who all he's faced
Makabe,
so far.
Tanahashi, and Doc Gallows, I think he beat.
Yep, that's correct.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Makabe,
so
Tanahashi.
he's 3-2.
Yeah. Whereas Tenzan, I feel like Tenzan, isn't
1-4.
1-4? Wow. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
had a really bad time because the only win he got was against Doc Gallows. I was trying to remember if he won any other match, and he hasn't. So,
and it seems
and
like
oh, look at that.
a bad decision to have him even go over Doc Gallows. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bad Luck Fale, I got clothesline over the ropes, and now he's gonna grab the legs of Tenzan though, and he's gonna pull him out here.
And a punch to
Oh
the
man,
gut.
bad luck. And let me just, for those of you that may be unconvinced, just looking at Bad Luck Fale, and I don't know why you would be, about how intimidating, how dominant this man can be. Shibata, who we have done nothing but talk up throughout the entirety of this tournament. It took three sleeper attempts to put Bad Luck Fale down by Shibata. That is how tough Bad Luck Fale is, Ashton.
Yeah, he's a monster. In the true sense of the word.
Yeah. And now Fale seems to be working that grip on Tenzan there on the shoulders, really wearing him down. And now he's talking trash with some fans. Or no, I think that's the referee, actually. Excuse
Well,
me.
I see Jay
They
White
are
and David Finley out there as well.
Yeah, they better be careful. It is not a good time to be a young boy when vicious competitors the likes of Fale or Naito or who have you are competing in a matchup, especially with stakes as high as the G1 Climax. And there I believe Tama Tonga just took liberties. I didn't know that Tama Tonga was at ringside. This is a new development for me, ladies and gentlemen. And I think he just raked the eyes there of Tenzan.
He definitely did
And
something.
Ashton,
I don't know if it was the eye rake or anything like that, but he definitely did something.
I mean, Ashton, Fale, while he did lose to Shibata, I think you would have to agree that he's just been so impressive in this tournament overall.
Yeah, well, I mean, look no further than the fact that he beat Tanahashi. That's all you really need to know, and yeah, that's just impressive all in of itself.
I mean, yeah, it did take an assist from his Bullet Club brethren, but at the end of the day, Bad Luck Fale, it was his ability, to counter Tanahashi, his will to win, I guess, to stay in it. And the fact that he came off the top rope and beat Tanahashi that way really showed the athleticism of Fale as well, as he continues to go to work on Tenzan there. And notice the work he's putting in on Tenzan, because Tenzan with that bandage, you've even said about both Toru Yano and Tenzan that they're pretty much going to be carrying around that injury for the rest of their tournament experience, and Fale is just exploiting it here.
Although I will admit, it does seem like Tenzan will potentially even be able to recover before the end of the tournament, just because his is so much less extreme than Toru Yano's, who just got his reopened by Tanahashi
exactly
the day before.
Absolutely,
So,
and I feel like it's going to be very problematic for Toru
back to the
Yano.
vice grip.
Oh yeah. Look at that, so methodical, just wearing Tenzan down. And I like this game plan from Fale. It seems a bit different from his prior matches. I mean, yeah, every game plan of Fale, I think, can be devolved to, yeah, I'm just going to impose my will on this guy for X amount of time and then win. But this seems to be a more ground-based game rather than a power-based game. And I got to say, it's paying dividends for Fale right now.
He's still using his power, but he's using it to keep Tenzan grounded.
Exactly. He's using it in a different direction altogether. And, that certainly, I think, deserves to be noted. Now, Tenzan, he is the NWA World Champion. You don't get to that status by, beating jabronis, if you will. You hang in there and he kicks out. You hang in there with the best of them. And Fale, I think, has certainly earned that stature because of this tournament.
I don't know, John. Would you consider Rob Conway to be a jabroni?
Rob Conway.
The fact that you hesitated.
yeah, I was gonna say Rob Conway is a very, very interesting case. But oh man, Tenzan just going down after I believe an overhand chop from Fale. Good God.
Yep.
I mean, Ashton, here's the thing. You and I, we've been having a great time with this tournament. It's been like one big party for us. We make the jokes about Ishii. We crack on to Gucci. We really get into the matches, all that good stuff. But, I mean, I don't think I would be completely honest. The Tenzan there may have created an opening, moved out of the way of the splash. But I was going to say, I don't think I'd be completely honest if I didn't say just how intimidating Bad Luck Fale is to me. Good God, that man terrifies me. But Tenzan, though, showing no fears, he's going to try and create an opening here. He was able to avoid the splash, got the drop kick. Now he's going to charge in the corner. There's the clothesline in the corner. Can he build something here? And what a headbutt there by Tenzan. Another Mongolian chop in the corner. That was nice.
And is he going to hit the third one? And he is.
And he does, yes. Now, Ashton, is this smart by Tenzan, or maybe would you try and work over the legs if you were Tenzan? Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no. He's going to try and suplex him here. Fale already buckling the knee. And
I was trying to figure out what you were saying oh no about, but then, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I just couldn't see Tenzan getting that maneuver off. But, oh, look at that there. Kind of like a jumping clothesline almost. Takes Fale off his feet, actually. Cover, too. And you know what? That actually taking Fale off his feet. Maybe Tenzan has more power than I gave him credit for. Maybe it's not inconceivable that he could suplex Fale.
Can I just say, I love that it seems like the A block has, like, the only heels in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone in the B block is a face.
Well, dude, I mean, the A block has Naito, and Naito's just been like...
Well, I mean, it has Naito, and it has Gallows, and it has Fale.
Right.
Those guys are all very heelish.
Oh, now look at Fale here. Speaking of being heelish, using the referee, I think. Now look at that, distracting him so Tama Tonga can come in and do a clubby blow there to Tenzan, taking him off the top rope. You'd think the referee or some official would get order here, would eject the Bullet Club because they've had a hand in a lot of matches recently. And now Fale once again in control, and it wasn't even because of the man's power. It was because of that man, Tama Tonga, and there's the splash. Is it over here?
No!
It's not.
Close, but not quite.
I'll tell you, the Bullet Club, yeah, they are good. But damn, if you're real... Oh, and now... Tama Tonga signaling for the... Or not Tama Tonga, Bad Luck Fale, excuse me. Signaling for the grenade. I'm still so miffed at Tama Tonga, I have him on the brain.
Tenzan fights out. Headbutt.
Yeah, look at
Mongolian.
That. Mongolian chop there.
Mongolian again. Chop. Is he going to go for a knee to the face or... No, big boot
there by Fale. Now Fale off the ropes.
Falling. That's the
cartwheel.
Laziest spinning heel kick I've ever seen, I swear.
Cover. And I'll kick out there.
He doesn't even jump. He just falls and rotates his body.
We should probably call that the falling heel kick from now on, because that's pretty much what it is. And now damn it! Would somebody get Tama Tonga out of here?
Relax, John.
And Tenzan just did. Well, no, I mean, that's the third or fourth time in this match that he's...
Anaconda Vice!
Anaconda Vice here. He's got it on Fale. Now, Fale's a big man. He may be able to break out of this, but will he tap? I think the bigger question is, does Tenzan have the ability to kind of slam Fale back down, or will he have another game plan? I mean, you've noted, Ashton, several times, he has an affinity for the Cobra Clutch. He may go for that later on, and Fale there he regains that vertical base.
He's blocking it. Tenzan, that's the third time now that Tenzan's tried to slam Fale back down. Fale keeps blocking it, and look at the power through.
Oh, wow. Fale, he's an animal. He's an absolute animal. Regained the vertical base. He was able to block the Anaconda Vice from getting re-cinched in. And now he's going to charge it. Tenzan, and oh my God, all that humanity. And Tenzan. Wait, no way. Tenzan trying to power through, but got a clothesline there for his efforts. And now Fale's going to hook the leg here too. Oh, no. Tenzan kicked out. That was a close near fall there.
Yeah, very, very close. Fale. Oh, he's going to go over the top rope for that splash. If he hits this, it's over. If he misses it, it might be over against him.
Absolutely. It's all or nothing here, potentially.
He's taking a really
Fale.
long time, though.
Well, I mean, with a man that big, your positioning has to be so precise. I know.
Oh, and he hit it.
He got it. He got the splash.
It. It's over.
1,
2,
2,
and
3 count. And give the damn assist, to my mind, to Tama Tonga. 3 or 4 times in this match got involved, but the splash does the damage.
You know what? Say what you will about him getting involved. I don't think he had any kind of an actual effect as far as the final outcome goes.
That final sequence, I will say, really was all bad luck Fale and his dominance. I mean, especially when he stuffed that Anaconda Vice getting re-cinched in. I think that was the beginning of the end.
Yep.
Then he charges a Tenzan, and it was just all over. Bad luck Fale continues to impress. I believe he is now 4-2, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds right.
So that means he has 8 points overall on the board.
So he's actually, I mean, if you think about it, he's 4-2, sure, but Tenzan is now 1-5.
A very bad tournament experience for Tenzan. The only way it gets worse is if your name was Tomoaki Hanma. But
well, and the only way that it could get worse for Tenzan is if Toru Yano and Doc Gallows both won their matches today.
Yeah.
Because that's just creating separation.
Absolutely. And Tama Tonga there showing his support, his pride, and his Bullet Club stablemate getting the win here. Fale continues to impress in this tournament. He racks up yet another victory as we roll on here.
Absolutely. And if you really think about it, I mean, if Tenzan, here's the thing, Tenzan's now 1-5, as I just said. If Shibata wins tonight, Tenzan can't afford to lose another match. Because if Shibata gets a 6th win, or if Tenzan gets a 6th loss, Tenzan would be mathematically eliminated from the A block.
Absolutely. And speaking of Shibata.
Actually, you know what? I think all Shibata needs to do is win. If Shibata wins, that mathematically will eliminate Tenzan because each guy only has 9 matches. I was thinking it was 10, but it's only 9. So Tenzan with 5 losses would be mathematically eliminated from the potential of winning the A block if Shibata wins this match.
Right. And now Toru Yano comes out, and I was getting ready to say it's appropriate that we're talking about Shibata because his match is next. It's him versus Toru Yano. This should be a very intriguing matchup, Ashton, because we know the contrast in styles. Toru Yano, very mischievous. You know, he's a trickster. I once likened him to Loki because, you know, that's the god of mischief and that kind of lore. And, you know, that's what Toru Yano loves to create. He loves to create that chaos. You know, no pun intended there because of his stable, you know, chaos. Shibata, on the other hand,
Tenzan lost to? Obviously, we know he just lost. Wait, no, you know what? I think because Bad Luck Fale just beat him, I think that might have actually been the official elimination of Tenzan from the A block. Because if Tenzan wins every single match for the rest of the tournament, even if Bad Luck Fale loses every single match for the rest of the tournament, they would have the same record, and Bad Luck Fale would win the block because Tenzan just lost to him one-on-one. So that right there, the match that we just saw was Hiroyoshi Tenzan's mathematical elimination from A block contention.
So the NWA World Champion, if he had any dreams of unifying that championship with the IWGP Heavyweight title, those dreams just went up in smoke.
Well, he's got to find a different path to it, that's for sure.
Definitely. And here comes Shibata, who, as I was saying earlier, you know, definitely no nonsense. I don't know if Toru Yano's head games are really going to be that potent against Shibata. And I'll tell you, I've said it time and time again. This man's technical acumen, his submission acumen, his striking acumen, just as a wrestler. I mean, Shibata is just so on point. And he showed us against Fale in his last tournament bout. The resourcefulness of Shibata cannot be understated either.
Why do you say that, John?
Well, I mean, he found a way to get that sleeper in. I mean, he was tenacious with it. And, I mean, the counter, he had one counter at one point. I think it was maybe even to the grenade. And he was able to get a sleeper in. I mean, the guy doesn't quit. His tenacity cannot be understated. And I think he'll find a way to win. He'll find a way or make one. So Toru Yano even, and that trying to get in Shibata's head early. And see, I think all he ended up doing was angering the man, which I can't advise. And already, boom to the face, another forearm.
And there's the bell. The referee rang the bell. He's not going to wait and get these guys separated. He just went right into it.
Look, I'll give Toru Yano all the respect in the world for always going to the back in the trainer's room and getting restitched up. Every time he has a problem with his bruise, but now it may be opened up again here. I mean, this may be the third time we see
are
Toru
we going to
Yano
basement
bleed.
drop kick already? Yes, we are.
Oh, God. Dude, this might be a squash match at this rate. Because he just pissed Shibata off.
You know what, though? If I know Toru Yano at all, it'll look like a squash, and then he'll catch the guy in a really, really tight, small package and get the win that way.
Oh, my God. I mean, would you... Oh,
one!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
he kicked
God.
out. Now, Ashton, I gotta ask you. We know that, I want a knee there by Shibata, and now he's gonna follow through and a kick to the face. No, Toru Yano ducked.
He went for the penalty kick, but he missed.
And then Toru Yano grabbed him by the hair, stacks him up.
1, 2. Oh! Was that it? Did he get it?
No, that was 2.
I think my voice just cracked.
You did. I was even getting ready to ask you. We know that you've become such a big fan of Shibata. Would you color it as an upset if Toru Yano got the win here over Shibata?
Of course I would. Then again, Toru Yano beating just about anyone not named Hanma would be an upset.
Right. Except for maybe Tanahashi because of that history, but...
Breaks.
Beg pardon?
Shibata does not give a crap about your rope breaks.
Yeah, he really doesn't. He really doesn't. He will beat
your rope break and raises you a punch in the face.
He will beat the crap out of you and not think twice. And oh my God! I'll tell you, the big question here shouldn't be who is going to win this match, but rather, is Toru Yano's wound going to be opened up yet again?
Shibata might not be a full-blown heel, but he will make you eat his own heel.
Exactly. Yeah, beautifully said, by the way. And now, look at that. Oh, just another strike there by Shibata. It has been pretty much all Shibata in this match.
Oh, but Toru Yano reverses and throws him into the guardrail.
And now he's going to undo the pad. He might be so desperate, he might actually use the pad as a weapon. I've seen him only do that in one of the matches in this tournament. I know he's not. He's just going to discard it. That's
side and perfectly content with setting things up just in case he can't get this count-out win.
And he's not going to. I mean, I just talked about how tenacious Shibata was in the face of Bad Luck Fale, who is a mountain of a man. Shibata's not going to give up for anybody. He wants to be the heavyweight champion. I've talked about this tournament as Shibata's road to redemption. If he could be the number one contender, if he could face Okada, I'm guessing potentially at Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Yep.
I mean, it would be...
Oh, that match would be so good, too.
It would be huge. It would be everything. And Shibata knows it. He wants to get there, and I'll tell you.
Dude, I want Shibata to win this block, and I want Nakamura to win the B block, and I want Nakamura versus Shibata at the finals, and then I want Shibata Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 10.
You just want the universe to end because you know it couldn't handle that epicness.
Yeah.
So, what a wonderful way to go out, though. I will say that much.
Just want to watch the world burn.
That was really good. But Toru Yano, they're using the exposed turnbuckle there, that Irish whip, softening up the back of Shibata. I don't even know if Toru Yano has a finisher. But I know, we already talked about this. His finisher's the roll-up, so we already kind of saw him use it.
He does have a finisher. Remember, it's a scoop brainbuster.
Oh, that's right. I guess it makes it easier if you soften up the back to get the guy up for it. But, oh, wait, sleeper!
Sleeper, yeah.
Oh, this could be it here. Oh, no,
Toru Yano to grab the ref and hit him with a low blow, but I guess he just got the rope break. Oh, he's going for the penalty kick. No. Oh, but that was kind of like a modified version. No.
Oh,
Toru Yano 1, 2.
No way.
There it is. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Shibata got caught, man.
That sneaky Toru Yano. Oh my God. Shibata can't even believe it.
Shibata goes to 4-2.
Wow. Dude, do you realize now that it's down to Okada and Ishii with that 4-1 status? And
And
if,
one of them is going to be 5-1 on Friday.
yeah, leaving the other two all alone. And can you just imagine if it's Ishii, though?
I know, dude.
Oh my god. There's the shrug! There's the shrug! Oh my god. Upset of the tournament thus far.
I mean, Fale over Tanahashi.
Yeah, but I mean, that had a lot of assistance, though.
Well, it was still a win.
Shibata got caught.
He did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I asked you earlier if you'd consider an upset, and you said emphatically, of course. And we just saw it happen here.
Yeah.
Shibata twice went for that penalty kick, then tried going for the armbar again, that fluidity of maneuvers, but Toru Yano, in typical fashion, actually had a counter, and it was enough.
Oh my goodness. I think that was the shortest match of the tournament so far, too.
I can't believe it. First of all, I can't believe it's over already, because, yeah, you're right. That was
If you just look at the timestamp and the scorecard, you would think, oh my god, Toru Yano just squashed Shibata.
Yeah, there is something seriously wrong with that.
I know. Oh, now we get Tanahashi versus Gallows. I don't even know what to think anymore.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thrown for a loop after that. I would have bet the house that Shibata would have mowed down Toru Yano, but that just shows you that this man is capable, with his mind games, with his ability quicker than a hiccup to get a counter, to beat anybody in this tournament. I can't believe it.
Well,
And here, Doc Gallows.
Obviously he's not going to beat Tanahashi because he already lost to him.
Exactly, and we got to shift gears here because it is about Tanahashi.
Well, that's why I brought up Tanahashi, because that's who he's going against right now. Doc Gallows is going against Tanahashi.
Exactly, and Doc Gallows, very interesting G1 Climax experience. Hasn't necessarily been the best, but certainly compared to things that we've seen tonight, certainly hasn't been the worst. Could even be better if he can beat Tanahashi here. And with Cody Hall by his side, that's not an impossibility, folks. So now Doc Gallows.
I love the frickin' Bullet Club's theme song. It's so good.
It's amazing.
It really is. Like, for real, though.
Doc Gallows there, of course, one half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Posing with that gold. It's probably one of the best things going for him right now. But, like I said, Doc Gallows, he had a great outing with AJ Styles in his last tournament bout. I believe that was on day 9.
Bullet Club, baby.
For life. And
there comes the ace of New Japan.
And we'll see if he can be clutch in this matchup, even with Cody Hall's presence. If you're Tanahashi, you've got to be aware of that.
The face that runs the place.
And there's that air guitar. He may be strumming it all night long to victory. We'll have to wait and see. But again,
why are you so confident that he's going to win?
I'm not, though. That's the thing. I mean, I think the Cody Hall factor is something that cannot be overlooked. I mean, the long gone are the days where you look at Tanahashi on the card and you go, that's an obvious win, because it's not anymore. Losing to Naito, losing to Fale, it shows me that Tanahashi is beatable. Almost getting beat by Toru Yano. I mean, yes, he did get the victory, but man, it wasn't without effort. And Doc Gallows is no pushover. You can look at his...
Had to open Toru Yano back up in order to beat him, too.
Exactly. Had to use the chair that Toru Yano introduced.
Yep.
And Tanahashi... I mean, we just saw that Shibata lost his match. We know that Tanahashi and Shibata will square off in the future.
Oh, and that match is going to be so good.
It's going to have a lot of animosity. That's
what's going to make it so good, though.
Absolutely.
Shibata already works stiff. Imagine what'll happen if he's working with a guy that doesn't like him.
Absolutely. And Tanahashi's record, is he currently 3-2 at the moment?
I believe so, yes.
So, if he wins here, he goes up to 4-2. Wouldn't be a bad record at all.
Confirmed. Tanahashi's 3-2, yes.
Well, if he wins this match, he'd be the same record as Shibata.
Oh, God, why would you say that?
And, well, I mean, that's the reality of the situation now. He lost.
Yeah, but does it have to be?
Yeah, he lost to Toru Yano. It kind of
does.
Don't
say it!
It happened, dude.
I
We
don't
called.
believe you.
And here we go. We're gonna go in here, and Tanahashi immediately into the waist lock here on Gallows. And what a hard elbow there to break out of it.
Yeah, Gallows is going to take it to Tanahashi.
I
He
think
might
Gallows.
not win. He might not win, but he is going to beat the crap out of the old man.
Oh, I certainly agree with you. I think he had a great outing against AJ Styles. Had the Styles clash, certainly well scouted. AJ Styles actually had to use Bloody Sunday to beat Doc Gallows.
Yeah, that was so cool.
And now Tanahashi going to control the leg. We know those dragon screws of Tanahashi so brutal. And on a big man like Doc Gallows, it would be
even more effective. Yeah.
Exactly. Tanahashi, I like it. He's not like Shibata. See, that's already the difference. Shibata let his anger consume him when Toru Yano threw that water bottle at him. Tanahashi, he's playing it cool. He's playing it Bogart, as they say. He's in no rush, keeping his cards close to his vest. And now look at Doc Gallows there as if to say, yeah, I know I'm bigger than you, and I'm making fun of you for it. And that's just it. Trying to get that psychological edge.
And by the way, for those of you that care about Johnny Mundo, he's actually doing an Ask Me Anything on Reddit right now. So when this gets uploaded, once you hear this, if you didn't know about it before, you can go back and check it out. He did a pretty good AMA.
He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. As are these two men in this match. And vaults over.
Tanahashi outsmarting Doc Gallows.
Yeah, look at that. Gallows is the one trying to go for the head games, but Tanahashi is the one that ultimately wins out. And nice firm side headlock there. You saw Gallows trying to go for the break. Tanahashi wouldn't allow it. Now Gallows again, but Tanahashi's still hanging on. Wow. He has got it in deep.
Smart by Tanahashi, man.
Absolutely, my friend.
He is where he is for a reason.
Oh, and now Gallows. But look at that. The side headlock takeover. Beautiful by Tanahashi.
Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it, because I don't know if I've ever been so successively praiseworthy of Tanahashi with all these maneuvers.
He's good. You keep on acting like he's this awful person or something like that, but he's actually really good.
He is. He's real. I mean, he's a former world champion.
I would love to have Tanahashi as the main guy in the company that we are most familiar with instead of John Cena.
Absolutely. I mean, Tanahashi.
Swing, miss.
And Tanahashi, he's just gotten in Gallows' head. Now he's going to shoot off the ropes here as Gallows going to catch him, and he does. He does.
Of course he does.
I thought Tanahashi took a little bit too much time there. And Gallows...
He did kind of pose for the crowd a little bit. That's worth noting.
Yeah. And now Gallows, I think, here. Oh, no! No, Tanahashi showing resistance. Forearm. Another forearm. Another
Tanahashi
forearm.
Tanahashi 2OP!
And now Gallows... Oh, the kick, though.
Beautiful.
Was that to, the leg kicking him out, or was that to the face?
That looked like it was to the throat to me.
Yeah, that was bad. And by bad, I mean that was brutal for Tanahashi. And now look at where Tanahashi landed too, Ashton. Right by Cody Hall.
Yeah, I don't think Cody Hall's going to do anything with the ref looking right at him, though.
Not for the moment, no. There's the Irish whip. Into the guardrail. Good God, his back. His back just reverberating against the pain there.
Yeah, and Tanahashi... I don't think he has a back problem, but I know that there's something wrong with his neck most of the time.
Right.
Oh, and into the other guardrail. Doc Gallows really brutalizing. Maybe he's going to go for that count-out win here.
Maybe. And you have to wonder, Ashton, how much did Doc Gallows study Fale's matchup against him? Maybe Doc Gallows was going to try and take something to maybe use in this match. I mean, he's really working over the back. Gallows is very similar in power to Fale, like that power offensive mindset, if you will. Tanahashi is going to break the count.
Yep, he got in right between 16 and 17.
Oh, and then the knee in the throat. And Gallows is going to take all the liberty he can with that count.
So, if this was WWE, he got in between, 1 and 2.
Exactly. And now the body punches from furiously, and then there's the uppercut there.
Oh, man, you just completely no-sold my joke. Thanks a lot.
Well, I mean, no, you're absolutely right, though. The counts in WWE are so long, it's ridiculous. It's 1, let me talk to somebody over here. Okay, 2.
That was still too fast.
Yeah, exactly. Hard Irish whip there, I'll tell you. The work that Doc Gallows is putting into Tanahashi's back, even if it doesn't pay dividends for Doc Gallows in the confines of this one match, you have to imagine it's going to affect Tanahashi's tournament experience.
2! That was more realistic.
Oh, wow, you were waiting for it. I like that. There's a side headlock there, Gallows. Working it over. Tanahashi regains the vertical base.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tanahashi fighting out of it. Forearm to Gallows. Off the ropes.
Look at
Jumps over
Sunset
Gallows.
Flip.
Sunset flip, maybe. Gallows too strong, though. He's going to try and do some kind of a senton, I imagine. No, just a punch in the
Wow.
face. And
Wow.
Tanahashi, it looked like Tanahashi got knocked out by that punch. And now Gallows
I
just
appreciate that, though,
taking
from
it.
Gallows,
Tanahashi.
because I feel like Gallows would normally go for a senton, but I think he knows that that really hasn't worked in the past, and so he just goes with a straight right hook, and there's a leg drop there.
Very nice.
And see, that's what Doc Gallows understands that I have to commend him for. Cover here. Tanahashi kicks out. And that's that, when I'm in control, why take a risk? Why take an unnecessary risk when I'm in control? Very smart by Gallows.
Yep.
And now, that kick right to the arm
chest.
there.
Yeah. Oh, was it to the arm? It looked almost like it was to the chest to me, but you're right. You might.
It looked to the arm to me, but I think it was like, that arm chest area, we'll say. And there's a headbutt there by Gallows.
Yeah, like his heel got the arm and the toes got the chest.
There you go. Compromise for the win. Only
Gallows
on WoW Commentary Day 11.
Holding up that wolf symbol.
Now look at that. The elbow drops here from Gallows. We saw him do this to AJ Styles. He likes to do things in threes, and there's the guns, and that could be, oh no, gonna be a top rope elbow drop here.
Middle rope.
Oh man, does he get it? And no! Kind of tripped up there, and Tanahashi, I think, moved out of the way.
Yeah, that looked really awkward. That looked like it didn't work out quite the way he wanted it to.
Absolutely, and this could be Tanahashi's rallying moment.
It could be.
Gallows charging. Oh, nobody there for Gallows. Tanahashi's going to charge. He eats leather for it. And now Gallows here. Can he maintain control? Picks up Tanahashi. Tanahashi slides through. Oh, caught the boot. Could it be the first? And yes, it is. Dragon screw.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tanahashi's dragon screws are so effective.
Absolutely. It gets you right back in the game if your Tanahashi does those dragon screws. And if you're the one taking them, takes you right out of the game by contrast.
Exactly.
And now the flurry from Tanahashi, but gets throttled by the throat and then kicks the knee out. Brilliant by Tanahashi. Off the ropes. Gets throttled by the throat again. Could it be a choke slam here from Gallows?
Looks like he wants it. Oh, but Tanahashi.
The jawbreaker there by Tanahashi. Off the ropes again. Oh, Gallows throws him off, and oh, look at that.
Skin the cat.
But is Gallows aware of it? He's kind of looking back a little bit. No, I guess he wasn't. Oh, Tanahashi ducking the clothesline there. Ducks the rebound and gets the forearm. Oh, man. Tanahashi in a groove. Look at Cody Hall there. Cody Hall, I think, is getting a bit restless, seeing Doc Gallows in this precarious position. Got the elbow drop there. Then the senton. 2, and Gallows stays in it.
Tanahashi is really taking it to Gallows. He's putting up way more of a fight than I thought he would.
Absolutely. I mean, there is no quit in Tanahashi. That's why I said the deciding factor may just be the man at ringside, Cody Hall. And now look at the drop kick to the face there. I think Tanahashi was thinking cloverleaf. Gallows kicked him off, but didn't get much for his troubles. And now, Gallows already back up to that vertical base. Could it be a high fly flow? Oh, no, he got
Gallows
caught.
throttles him by the
throat.
throat.
Oh, my God, he got caught. And now could it be here? The choke slam.
He got him. He got him. Go for the pin. Here we go.
2.
1, 2.
Oh, man.
Tanahashi just kicks out.
That was a very weak kick out, though, Ashton.
Yeah, not really much vigor in that at all.
I think that took a lot out of Tanahashi.
Yeah.
And now Gallows. How's he going to follow up here? Suplex, maybe? No, Tanahashi with the roll through gets the waist lock. Gallows fights out with the elbow. Oh, but he gets slapped there.
Oh, and what a kick!
Wow, was not expecting that level of athleticism from Gallows. Now he's going to try here. Could it be that cutter? And it is. It is. That flipping cutter, too.
Oh.
A kick out. I'll tell you, if Doc Gallows gets that choke bomb, it could be over here. I think he just signaled for it. And this is interesting, though, if he did, because normally he waits for the guy to get up. He picks Tanahashi up, goes for it. Tanahashi, the front face lock, the neck breaker.
Beautiful.
That swinging neck breaker.
Almost like a dragon screw neck whip.
Yeah. Beautiful description, actually. Sling blade. He got it. Goes for the cover, though, not a high fly flow. 2.
Yeah, he usually uses that to set up for the high fly flow, but he didn't go for it that time right away. But now he's going for it. the delay between with the pin in between might be a bad thing for him.
Absolutely, I
Yep,
agree.
Gallows
There it
gets the
is.
knees up.
The
There it is.
knees.
Oh, is Gallows seriously going to pull off this upset?
I don't know. And
Is he
still no Cody Hall interference.
is he going to pull up this offset, John?
I think so, my friend. I think so.
It's quite an
Uh,
offset. I don't know.
Absolutely. But still, though, Ashton, the bigger picture here, no Cody Hall involvement. Gallows has been doing this all on his own. And I mean, what a game effort from Gallows. And now he's measuring his man. And oh man, eats the boots of Tanahashi for his troubles. And now, oh, gets a pump kick though. Good God. Oh, could it be a brainbuster here? No, a jackhammer. A jackhammer from Gallows. 2. Oh my God, that was close.
Oh my goodness. This guy is getting so close to replicating what his Bullet Club stablemate and Bad Luck Fale managed to pull off. And he's almost doing it by himself too, which is even crazier.
Absolutely. No interference, no ref pullouts. This has been all Gallows, and whether he wins or loses, I'm proud of the man for that. And I mean that sincerely. And again, it could be the choke bomb here. Tanahashi with another counter. He got another counter. He's in that powerbomb position, though. Slides out. Could it be the victory roll? Could it be the victory? He got it. 2, 3 count. He got him. He got him. Gallows got caught.
Doc Gallows came so close, but he just couldn't quite pull it out.
And I'll say this, I know it doesn't mean a damn to Doc Gallows because it wouldn't cure the bitter aftertaste of losing, but Tanahashi did not out-wrestle Doc Gallows. I would even say that, yes, he beat Doc Gallows, but he more like caught Doc Gallows. That one counter was all Tanahashi needed, but that one counter also signifies why Tanahashi is the man of New Japan. Just like that gets the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, that was a way more exciting match than I thought it would be.
And Tanahashi, thanks to this win, is in the same ranks now as Shibata. Both men 4-2. Could it come down to their matchup down the road to see who takes this block?
I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, but this is Tanahashi is starting to sneak up there, man. I think at the very beginning of this, I called that Tanahashi would win the whole thing, and it looks like it's getting closer and closer to being a possibility.
It's such a competitive tournament, Ashton. I mean, both blocks, really, and Tanahashi now celebrating with the New Japan faithful. And I mean, these are his people. And I will give him all the respect in the world for that. And all the respect in the world for Doc Gallows. You had Cody Hall in your pocket and you didn't use it. Some people would call that foolish. And hell, maybe I would even say somewhat. But Doc Gallows, I think, had something to prove. And he just couldn't get the job done. But man, what an effort from Doc Gallows.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think he came so close. I really believe had he gotten that choke bomb off, it would be a very different post-match scenario because it would be Doc Gallows holding up the too sweet, holding the fort down for the Bullet Club, but instead it's Tanahashi celebrating with his people, wipes his face off with a fan towel. I'll tell you, that fan's going to be happy going home tonight. And Tanahashi, 4-2 in the G1 Climax tournament here at day 11. And Ashton,
what a great match, though.
Absolutely. What's our next tournament matchup, my friend?
I believe it's our semi-main. AJ Styles versus Togi Makabe.
This is going to be so interesting. Because, I mean, and I say that for one reason. Togi Makabe, yeah, his tournament experience may have not been the best right now. But he beat Naito recently.
He sure
beat
did.
Naito on day 9. And that win, that hard-fought win where he busted Naito open. By contrast, AJ Styles lost to Naito. So if Makabe could beat AJ Styles here, I think that's Makabe really making a statement. And AJ, he's got to follow up that Doc Gallows loss. But like I've said, AJ Styles is a man. He thrives in the big match situation. That
AJ
may not
Styles, I think that if there's any one word to describe him other than phenomenal, it's clutch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I could not agree with you more on that assessment of the phenomenal one. This is a man that has taken New Japan by storm, joined the Bullet Club, was just obsessed with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. He's climbed to that mountaintop. He wants to do it again. And you have the possibility to if you can win this tournament. Now, AJ Styles, I hope AJ Styles is not overlooking Makabe, because after that win against Naito, I wonder if you think about it, if you're AJ Styles, if you think about the fact, wow, Makabe beat the man that when it came time for me to beat him in my tournament matchup, I couldn't get the job done. I wonder if that weighs on AJ Styles at all, or if he just looks at each and every day for what it is, and that's a new opportunity to make things right. And there you see.
Who is that you're talking about that they beat?
Well, I'm saying Makabe beat Naito, and I'm wondering if that weighs on
Naito,
AJ
that's
Styles
right,
at all.
that's right.
Right.
I forgot that Makabe even beat Naito.
Yeah, no, that stuck out in my mind because, again, AJ Styles lost to Naito, and that's what makes this matchup so fascinating to me.
Makabe is just so no nonsense.
Absolutely. But then again, so is AJ Styles. So, it's not like AJ's going to be out of his comfort zone. I mean, you saw when AJ Styles faced Toru Yano. He didn't want to, waste time with Toru Yano's gags and this and that. Or when he faced Naito, and Naito took forever undressing. AJ Styles is a man, he wants to hear the bell ring and he wants to get down to business. So these two should get along famously. And by that, I mean they should really enjoy punching each other in the face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great point. I really like the observations that you've been making about these two. This is a really interesting matchup, and it's not really something that you'd normally see because Makabe, it seems like that never open weight division is kind of separate from the rest of New Japan. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you've got Makabe and Ishii and Hanma, and then that kind of group of guys just kind of feel different than the rest of New Japan.
I certainly agree. I mean, Makabe is a man of such power. And I'll tell you what, Makabe, he's as tough as they come. I mean, yeah, we sing the praises of Ishii, and those are certainly well deserved. But you're talking about the man that beat Ishii in Makabe, so that just tells you all you need to know about that man. He is the never open weight champion. He carries that belt with pride, as he should. AJ Styles, though, his quickness and his technical ability. See, that's the thing.
Well, and that's another thing, John. I don't know if you know this, but Makabe used to be that technical guy. He used to be very technically savvy. And at some point, he just kind of said, screw it, and started punching people in the face for no reason.
That is actually very surprising. See, you may love my observations, but I love that, like, the research you do and the backstory you give us on people, because it really does fill in a lot of the gaps for me and really enhances the overall tournament experience. So do you think Makabe would be able to keep pace with AJ then, if AJ's really trying to play a ground game here?
Here's my thing. I don't know if he would be able to keep pace as far as like the technical and the high flying stuff goes, but I don't know if he would need to because he's got such an edge as far as brawling goes.
Absolutely. And AJ already with the drop kick.
Not wasting any time getting some of that signature offense out.
Now AJ, they're measuring Makabe.
Yeah,
and Makabe caught him though in the back body drop.
Absolutely.
Good God.
Makabe's a killer, what can we say?
So dominant. And you wouldn't necessarily know that by his G1 Climax record, but I'll tell you something. He'll give you everything he has and then some. And now they're taking this fight to the outside. I don't know if that's where either man really wants to be in consideration of the other, but right now AJ Styles
has the edge on the outside.
Well, right now it was AJ Styles that drove his ribs into the guardrail. So now we'll see if he can follow up. Makabe, though, reverses the Irish whip, and AJ's going to vault over, though. We've seen him do that before. And now, oh, look at that, got caught with the form. Now could it be the flying form over the guardrail? No, Makabe had it scouted.
Brilliant.
Makabe. Yeah,
absolutely brilliant by Makabe.
Maybe Makabe's more of a student of the game than I originally gave him credit for, because AJ's done that maneuver, I believe.
Oh, and he just chucked AJ over the freaking guardrail.
Good God, like AJ was a mere child. I'll tell you, this Makabe, folks, ever since he beat Naito, I believe the hype again. I was starting to wane on Makabe a little bit, his loss to Fale and things like that. No, Makabe is for real. And I'll tell you something, he is going to fight tooth and nail with AJ Styles. AJ Styles got that guardrail forearm, I believe, in 2 prior tournament matchups. Makabe wasn't having that shit. He had that so well scouted.
He did. He knew it was coming, and he completely avoided it. And not only did he avoid it, but he made AJ pay for trying to do it.
Absolutely. And now Makabe there, the kick in the gut in the corner. And now Makabe another kick. He's going to stomp a mud hole in AJ here, and he is. And now he's just going to choke him with the boot. Oh, man, if you're Makabe, I mean, and you're imposing your will on AJ Styles, the confidence you must be feeling right now.
Yeah, really.
I think with every maneuver Makabe successfully gets off on AJ Styles, his confidence has to grow by leaps and bounds. And AJ there, I mean, he winced hitting that turnbuckle pad.
Well, that's because it freaking hurt, man. Oh, but the tornado DDT reversal.
Beautiful by A. And see, that's why you said the only other word other than phenomenal would be clutch. And
Right.
that's exactly why. In a situation like that, Makabe seemed like he had all the control in the world. AJ says, nah, not that fast. And now AJ going to pick up Makabe there by the head and neck. He's going to take him into the corner here.
AJ's just like, nah, you didn't say the magic word.
Exactly. And now he's working over Makabe in the corner. Nice back elbow there. It looked like to the back of the neck. And another one there. And AJ Styles, I think AJ Styles has been woken up. I think having that forearm countered earlier said to AJ, okay, snapmare takeover. And now this is the ground game I was worried about. And then there's the kick to the back there. And now he has got Makabe grounded. But Makabe already like started to get up to want more. And now AJ there in the rear chin lock, driving the knee in the back.
Yeah, I mean, AJ really knows how to manipulate somebody and keep them where he wants them.
Absolutely.
And right now, he wants Makabe on the ground, and he's keeping him there for as long as he can. But Makabe gets his foot on the rope. Look at that. How simple was that? A simple shifting of the hips, and Makabe has a foot on the rope. That's what I'm telling you, man. Do not underestimate Makabe's technical prowess.
Certainly not. He had great ring awareness. He knew his positioning, and he was able to take advantage of it here by staying in this match.
Exactly. And
Oh, just a hard elbow there.
brutal.
AJ Styles so good at staying on his man here. And now could it be that jumping knee? And he got it right on the head of Makabe.
Yeah, that looks honestly more painful than the freaking punches do.
Absolutely. I mean, the point of the knee caught right on the head. And now look at that, just stomping on Makabe there.
Shameless.
Absolutely. That's AJ Styles for you, though, in a nutshell.
Exactly.
Guy has no regard for anybody but himself.
Oh, but Makabe's angry. He wants more. AJ's gonna keep feeding him. Makabe's just gonna keep on eating it.
I think I just saw Makabe smile, which should terrify anyone.
Exactly. Makabe is
Oh,
the
man.
only guy other than Ishii that I'm absolutely horrified of.
Exactly.
Oh,
The
and
kick, though.
Enzakuri. That rattled Makabe, though. AJ Styles has more courage than I do because he looked into the face of an angry Togi Makabe and then still managed to knock his ass out.
Exactly. He looked into the face of an angry Togi Makabe and he won. He lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
And that's what makes AJ Styles so smart, actually. He wasn't playing the forearm game. He switched it up with the jumping enziguri, and that's what got it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You don't see that very often in New Japan. That's if I had any complaints about the in-ring style of New Japan, it's that seems to be some kind of strike exchange in every single match, but AJ Styles shut it down.
Absolutely. And now AJ Styles, I think he's going to charge in the corner here. Could it be a corner forearm?
He
I
went,
know.
yeah, he went for it, but Togi moved out of the way. And now, what a great back suplex!
Oh my God, AJ falling hard on the back of his neck.
Just lifts him up, and it didn't even look like he didn't even, honestly, it looked like he threw him up in the air and just let him fall.
Absolutely.
Like, that wasn't even really a suplex so much as it is just like a toss.
Exactly.
Oh, it's just a punch to the head! 2, 3!
One overhand right there, and now flipping AJ off. Clothesline there. I think Makabe truly believes he can beat AJ Styles.
I think he can too.
Now here come the mount punches.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He got him off.
And now for that Northern Lights.
Is he gonna get here? No, AJ countered.
The suplex into the turnbuckle pad.
Beautiful snap suplex into the turnbuckle padding
and
there.
See, AJ had Makabe scouted there too, because Makabe, every time he does that 10 count punch, he always goes for the Northern Lights afterwards, and AJ knew how to counter it.
Absolutely, and you have said that there is metal, in that padding, and it certainly can't feel good.
Just a metal bar, man.
Absolutely. And, oh man, AJ gonna go for the tornado again. Makabe, though, had it scouted, and there's the
There's
Northern
the
Light.
Northern Lights. Amazing. Oh my God, that was actually really close. I can't believe that it took AJ that long to kick out of that.
I'm shocked as well. I think Cody Hall even looking a bit concerned if you see him at ringside.
All the way on the right of the screen, yeah.
Now, I'm not anticipating Cody Hall to actually get involved, believe it or not. No, could it be the German there from Makabe?
But AJ's blocking. And the
Oh, the
elbows to
elbows
the
there.
head. 2, and a third one for good measure, even though it didn't seem like he even needed it. Off the ropes, and Makabe takes him off his feet with a clothesline. 1,
What a
2,
line.
and AJ kicks out. That was a more kind of aggressive kick out than the Northern Lights.
Yeah. Well, I think the Northern Lights just caught AJ by surprise. I think he had to register what just happened.
Yeah.
And, oh, look at that kick to the gut there on Makabe. AJ
Oh,
always
silent DDT! Silent DDT!
No, Makabe! Oh, no, he got it. He got it.
Yep.
I thought Makabe caught him for a second, but he got it.
Yep. That just looked a little bit. I think the reason you thought Makabe caught it is because AJ just missed a little bit, but then he re-got his feet, his bearings.
Absolutely.
Oh, he wants the clash. He wants the clash. He got it up. No, he didn't.
Oh,
Makabe.
wow.
Oh, Makabe's holding him down as much as he can. Back body drop, baby.
No, he's carrying him
into the corner.
Oh my God.
But AJ, no, power slam.
Makabe is unreal.
He is.
And now he's saying, are you impressed? You like that? Yeah, we do, Makabe. We really do. And now, man.
What is he going to do from up here?
I don't know if I agree with this, Ashton.
German. He wants the German.
Oh, same thing with Naito, if you remember. Is he going to drive AJ's head into the steel?
Oh, no. Look, AJ countering with the elbows.
I know
AJ could hit a poisoned run out of this.
Oh, look at AJ, though. So smart.
Just a lariat. That was brilliant. And now AJ wants that springboard forearm.
Yeah, I think what was so brilliant was he shifted his positioning. He got on the apron, and there it is. He didn't try and play the turnbuckle game. Cover here. And, close. But
Ow. Makabe barely got his shoulder up there. Honestly, knowing that the ref was in position is the only reason that I believe he got his shoulder up, because from my point of view, he didn't.
Exactly. Makabe's equilibrium must have been so thrown off from coming off that rope and then eating the forearm. But look, Makabe here. Oh, another thing.
Clothesline scout, but not the triple. He did have the triple scouted. Good God.
And Makabe saying, that's it. It's over. And AJ says not.
I thought he was going to get his foot on the rope, but he didn't need to. He had enough power in him to kick out. And now Makabe. Oh, is he going to go for a powerbomb here?
The powerbomb, and he does.
He wants the King Kong's press. The King Kong, what's it called? Splash. That's what it is.
Oh, could he get it here? No, he does not. No, he does not.
And that hurt his knee. His left knee there. He grabbed it. That's bad. That's calf killer territory.
Exactly, Ashton. You took the words right out of my mouth.
AJ didn't even need to work on the leg. He just let Togi screw up. Oh,
bloody Sunday, but look at Makabe, though, with the fight still left.
Goes for the lariat. Pele!
I think Makabe tried getting his arms up, but it didn't really work.
Oh my God,
another kick.
Still on his feet. AJ wants the clash. He has him up.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
And it's over.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. What a match, though. Wow.
AJ Styles, again, that triangle you talked about, Ashton. AJ Styles just beat the man that beat Naito. Naito beat AJ, Makabe beat Naito, therefore AJ beats Makabe.
Whew, I love the triangles. I love them. That's great stuff. But, man, that was a crazy good match.
What a great effort from Makabe. From both men. I mean, AJ was the winner, for God's sakes. I'd be remiss if I didn't say what a great effort by him.
Yeah.
And AJ now.
Great. That match was really fun.
Is AJ now 4-2 as well?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, let me look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure he is. AJ Styles is now, yes, 4-2.
Wow.
Same as Tanahashi and Shibata and Fale.
Yeah. Crazy bracket we got going on here. And still two
This
guys.
drops Togi Makabe down to 3-3. He's at 500, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's interesting is, Ashton, we've almost kind of completed the circle here because earlier in this tournament, only two men were in privileged positions, and that was Okada and Ishii. And now again, they find themselves in those privileged positions at the 4-1 each still, which is going to be resolved on Friday. So very interesting.
I forget, who did Tenzan beat? Who's his one win over?
Doc Gallows.
Okay.
And now it is main event time. Ibushi versus Naito. Barn burner doesn't even begin to cover it between these two individuals.
Absolutely.
Who do you got, Ashton?
You know what, man? I'm going to stick with the hot hand. I'm going with Naito.
I have to agree with you. You know I picked Ibushi to actually win this tournament, but as it's gone on, and by that I mean our initial picks, but as it's gone on, Naito has just been so impressive. Yeah, guys, yeah, he lost to Makabe, but I'll be damned if Makabe didn't have to almost kill Naito to get the job done.
Yeah.
This is a man that, I mean, if I'm Ibushi, I'm kind of having a tendency to want to touch the back of my neck because Naito will work that over relentlessly.
He will.
So methodical. I don't remember him always being that methodical. I think that accompanied his transformation. And we've dug it. I mean, Ashton has gone out and said Naito has cracked his New Japan Fave 5. I've grown far more favorable towards Naito. I mean, maybe I don't like how he bullies officials, but this transformation has made Naito go from like a mid-card attraction, like, oh, let's get the women to pop, let's just have a decent match, work the crowd, to this Naito can be a world champion, and I would have no qualms about it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if you're Okada, I hope if you're Okada, you're in the back and you're watching Naito. Wins, losses, whatever. You watch the man because there is something about him, the capability that he possesses at this moment in time. If I'm Okada, I'm clutching that world title a bit tighter to my chest, knowing that this Naito is around. So,
Exactly.
and I think that sentiment will be furthered if he can beat the Golden Star Kota Ibushi. And Naito, I'm telling you, he's going to take his dear sweet time coming to the ring, getting in the ring gear. Kota Ibushi, I think he just wants to wrestle. He just wants to compete. He just wants to dazzle the crowd. Naito couldn't give two craps about this crowd. Big contrast between these two guys.
I'll say.
I mean, Ashton, here's the thing. Not taking anything away from Ibushi. I mean, again, he beat AJ Styles, but so did Naito.
Yeah.
And Naito beat Tanahashi, which Ibushi can't say. Ibushi lost to Tanahashi. So maybe, if we're talking about triangles, maybe it is Ibushi's time to beat Naito. But considering that Naito just lost to Makabe, I'm not necessarily convinced.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is going to be something, guys. This is really going to be something. I mean, you said you've really been looking forward to this main event all night. As have I. I think this is going to be insanity at the highest level. And I just look into that face, or what I can of it, wearing almost that Doctor Doom mask of Naito, looking into those eyes. And I can't register anything. And I've said that before, and that there's something so off-putting about that. The man, when Makabe busted him open and he knew he lost. And what have we said from day one of this tournament? It's that it's either you win or you lose and you go further down. And Naito should know that given the stakes. And yet in the face of a loss and tasting his own blood, this man smiled. So the question you have to be asking yourself is Ibushi really good enough after all that to get in the head of Naito? And I have to say, I think not.
I don't think so either.
Because when you show me a man that would do that would lose a G1 Climax match, slip further away from a shot at the world title, be bleeding for his efforts, and smile, no way, man.
Yeah, like, what do you even say to that at that point?
You don't. You just quietly backpedal out the door. you contemplate picking up the landline phone, and then you think better of it because you're creating more trouble than this whole situation is worth. And that may be where Ibushi finds himself. Yeah, he wants to win. Yeah, he'll take the fight to Naito, but Naito is going to put Ibushi through a pain that I don't know if this young man has yet to experience.
And
I mean,
John, I've been spending a couple seconds here. I actually just realized we've got a complete circle in the B block. Or no, this is the A block. In the A block now.
why is that?
Tenzan, Hiroshi, Tenzan beat Gallows. Gallows beat Tanahashi. Right. Or no, Gallows didn't beat Tanahashi. Never mind, that was Fale. I messed up.
Right.
Whoops.
But I mean,
Gallows
Ibushi,
only has one win. Who did he beat?
Toru Yano.
Yano, that's right.
Who just beat Shibata tonight.
Do you really have to bring it up?
I'm sorry, man. It happened.
Do you really have to bring it up, though?
What else am I going to do when Naito's going to take the next 2 hours of the program getting in his ring gear?
I don't know, man.
Oh, and the ref just rang the bell, and Ibushi not going to tolerate that crap. And now, oh, man. You know what? I think Ibushi, he's a very prideful young man, but he's also a man of respect. I think he's seen Naito spit on people and bully officials, and he wants to teach Naito a lesson, but already Naito has Ibushi in the compromising position, and he's hammering down on the back of that neck. What did I just say? And there Naito's already going to work, and he shoves the ref. If you're Ibushi, I don't know if your quickness, if your aerial maneuvering is going to be enough, because this man, you want to talk about a ground game? We talked about a ground game in the preceding bout with AJ Styles. No, I think Naito is going to show us all what a ground game really is. Look at that, had the leapfrog scouted and slides out of the ring.
Yep.
Because in this world, it is on Naito's terms and not yours. And if Ibushi can turn the tide and maybe get a win here, maybe that would be just enough to almost humanize Naito, because I'm telling you, looking in that man's eyes, at his blood, and at that smile, we even said we couldn't decide. Is it psychotic? Is it just plain lunacy? What word do you use? And
Ibushi!
And Ibushi, though, and that's what Ibushi's going to need. That is what Ibushi's going to need. And look at that, the blatant eye rake from Naito.
A sociopath, man.
That's the word you used when we were debating words, and you said sociopath. And you're goddamn right, because I'm telling you, this man has no regard for anyone or anything but
Where
himself.
Even is he? Oh, he's rolling back in the ring. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man. While Ibushi's making his way back to the ring, I've corrected my circle, and it does exist. We do have a complete circle in the A block. Tenzan beat Gallows. Gallows beat Yano. Oh, but Ibushi right back in the ring going after Naito. I will announce this circle by the end of the night, I promise.
And I'm telling you, Ibushi, that fire that he showed with the kick to the back earlier on the outside, and now the forearms here, that's the fire he's going to need, because he can't play into Naito's game, but Naito had that scouted there, still has to take the pants off, and he's doing it now. He's doing it now.
He's in a little bit of a rush now, though. He's picking the pace up, basically trying to match Ibushi's intensity. And look at this, choking Ibushi with the pants. And the referee admonishing him, but really not making him do anything.
Yeah. Why don't you do something, ref? And now Ibushi, going for the boot. And,
God, with the elbow to the knee.
Oh, God, no, on the apron, no.
Remember, that's how he beat Tanahashi. That was the first move, the first domino in the line of dominoes that led to Naito beating Tanahashi.
You are absolutely right. Very astute observation from my cohort in commentary here, as Naito is once again laying the groundwork that got him the victory over Tanahashi. And now the Irish whip, and he gets it off. And now Naito's going to be in control. And I only feel like he got that leverage after he choked Ibushi out with the damn pants that the referee didn't even do anything about.
No, the referee did tell him to stop, but that's about all he did. And again, Naito sending Ibushi into the guardrail, and now just rolling back into the ring, casual, taking his time, waiting for that count out. 4, 5, we're counting. 7. Oh, now we're up to 7. 8. Okay, back on track now. Ibushi's definitely going to make it back into the ring unless Naito does something else, which he did.
It was a struggle to get back in the ring. And now Naito, I'm telling you, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care if he broke that young man's neck and tomorrow it was announced that Ibushi no longer had a livelihood. Naito wouldn't care. He'd smile about it. It'd be a trophy to him. He'd be proud of it. That sick, sociopathic SOB, and there's the back elbow there, and now he's going to go off.
And what a drop kick.
Ibushi's neck. I am very concerned for that neck after that apron neck breaker. And now just stands on it. Come on now. And now the disrespect and then the pose. But this is what has gotten Naito so many wins in this tournament. And there's the stop.
Naito is the only man in New Japan who can get away with posing.
He can.
Every time anybody else tries to do any kind of pose, their opponent always makes them pay for it. Especially Toru Yano.
Naito, I'm telling you, man, doesn't give a damn at all.
But you know why? It's because Naito doesn't pose until he gets his foot on the opponent's head.
Oh, and there's another neck breaker, and I'll tell you something. If you were ever curious about the resolve of Ibushi here, folks, you're going to see it tested tonight.
Did you see that? Naito just shoved Red Shoes.
No respect, no regard for anyone or anything. All he cares about is himself, and now Ibushi's going to try and fight back up to the vertical base, and Naito says no.
Just
a
strikes
hard
him
strike
down.
to the neck.
Naito just struck Ibushi down as if to say, fight all you want, kid, you're never going to be on my level.
And there's the rear chin lock. And look at that, rubbing the forearm in the face, modifying the rear chin lock. Naito is ruthless, and that is what you call an understatement.
Would you say he's ruthlessly aggressive, John?
Yes, I would. I will give you that one. And there Naito, just beating down Ibushi. That's why I said about the ground
Naito
game.
just kind of standing around formulating a game plan.
Well, this is what I meant when I said, Ashton, that Naito was going to show us what a ground game really was.
Another drop kick.
And,
Ibushi with the
double
stop.
Come on, kid, rally back. This could be his opening here.
He's
that double stop.
He is still in this.
That double stop drove the air out of Naito.
But not for long as Naito has something to say about it.
Oh, man. That's why you've got to stay on him now, Ibushi. You've got to have that sense of urgency. And there are the forearms there.
And Naito's smiling. Naito's smiling. What a sadistic son of a gun.
And now these forearms are being exchanged. And there's the flurry there by Ibushi. He won't lay down. He won't kneel to Naito. And what a chest kick there.
Ibushi just kicks Naito down off his feet.
He is determined.
Oh, and goes for the moonsault. Corkscrew moonsault.
There it is.
1,
beautiful.
2. Naito kicks out.
And Naito kicked out.
Of course Naito kicks out. He's Naito.
Ibushi is determined before this night is over to wipe that smirk off Naito's face. But yet again, I have to say, when a man sees his own blood and smile, I don't know if there's anything that could wipe the smirk off Naito's face. Goes to the waistlock, does Ibushi. Naito fights out of it with the elbows.
That was Makabe that did that to Naito, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Now Naito.
Caught the arm. He
DDT,
caught the arm.
baby.
Off the ropes. Oh my God, and he
DDT.
spiked it. He spiked it.
Yeah, just driving Ibushi's head into the mat.
And
not only will that injure your head, but that'll do a number on your neck too, which is what Naito's been working on this whole match now.
The game plan's been worked on.
Springboard.
Oh my God, what is this now? Drop kick, and it is. Oh man.
That looked really, really strong too. It looked like he actually, he caught Ibushi by the neck, and then he hooked his chin and kicked his chin from under it. It was crazy. Oh, triangle drop kick here, and there it is. Naito is absolutely not giving Ibushi any time to recover or even breathe.
I mean, I hate to do it. Cover here, and Ibushi stays alive. Ibushi stays alive, and I hate to do it, Ashton, but we have to give props to Naito, not just for this match, but for his whole tournament so far.
He's been doing a lot of the same stuff, but at the end of the day, you stick with what got you here, and what he's doing is working.
That's just it. It's working for Naito.
Maybe go for another neck breaker here, right?
Oh,
or
no,
a German. A German will drop you right on your neck, too.
Absolutely. And oh my God, lived it over there. Oh, and Naito, though, still.
Oh, but Naito with the club to the back.
And
he spit on him.
Come on. Spit on Ibushi, just like you spit on Tanahashi and everybody before him. And
Ibushi with the Hurricane Rana, though.
Beautiful.
The kip up Hurricane Rana.
Oh, and now Ibushi signaling for those ropes. Could it be the moonsault?
He wants that triangle moonsault. You know he's going to at least try to get it.
But with
Question
that
is, will
neck,
Naito be smart enough to avoid it?
is it advised? And he goes for it and he gets it.
He hit it.
Gets it.
He did hit it, and he seems fine.
Oh, man, but he's down. How much does that take out of Ibushi? He's trying to rally. He's trying to fire himself up.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed fine for a moment, but then he fell down, and you could realize that he was really just kind of trying to get the crowd behind him, and then he ran out of energy very quickly.
Could adrenaline be the best friend of Ibushi if he could just get an adrenaline rush going?
I don't know,
And
man,
carry
I think Ibushi needs to work a little more on stamina. Just kidding.
Well, I mean,
what he really needs to work on is his durability, not endurance, but durability. Because I mean, we've said it before. I would never call a pro wrestler frail, but compared to everyone else in the G1, he might be the frailest.
Well, let's just put it for our viewing audience in case they're confused, because I would, is it fair, Ashton, to simplify endurance as how long you can go and durability is how much you can take?
Exactly.
Is that, there you go. Because I agree with
Endurance is about longevity. Durability is about how much you can endure right now.
Exactly. How much can you withstand? And there's the Enzuga again, the back of the head and neck.
Yeah.
And now inverted atomic drop. And now could it be the
inverted STO into the Koji clutch?
Dead center. Dead center.
Oh, and he's got it really hooked in. That knee is under Ibushi's neck, and he's actually shaking it.
Wow. Ibushi may have to tap here.
Ibushi may have to tap. I would have tapped about 10 seconds ago.
Ibushi somehow staying in it. Somehow.
Ibushi needs to worry about his own career at this point.
Well, I mean, we talk about what being the world champion means, and you're seeing it right here from Ibushi. But my God, kid, think about it for a second. Do you want a livelihood or not? Because Naito's determined to break that neck, and he's trying to fight. He's got it in so deep.
Oh, and now it's even deeper. Look at this.
Oh my God, the Toru, and he got the feet on the ropes though. He got the feet on the ropes.
Absolutely incredible by Ibushi.
Naito, hey, break the hold. Thank you. Jesus.
You get so worked up.
It's one thing to have a wrestling match.
Anybody can have a wrestling match. Naito just spit at the fans.
This crass, remorseless piece of human filth isn't content to just have a wrestling match. He wants to end Ibushi, folks. And damn it, that's not right. And he's got Ibushi set up in the corner here. I don't know if that's advised for Naito.
Is he going to maybe go for a top rope Rana or a Frankensteiner?
I'm thinking Rana, but maybe...
Oh, no, it looks like he's going
Ibushi
for It looks like he's going for a Frankensteiner, though. Oh, but Ibushi!
He slid out. What can he do here?
He's going to go for a German. Ibushi wants a German.
Oh, my God, if he hits this.
We've seen him hit deadlift Germans from the middle row before. Let's see if he can do it from here.
Oh, man, Naito showing so much resistance. He's actually gripping the steel post.
No
way! No way!
Dragon!
No way!
He wants it! He wants it!
He's got the full down.
Naito is clinging on for dear life.
Oh my God! If Ibushi gets this, no way. He's trying. He can't do it. Naito's showing the resistance. Oh, and now he's getting the elbows. Damn it! That could have actually ended the match had he gotten that maneuver. And now what's Naito gonna do here? Oh God! Is this
gonna be his finisher?
Oh dear God! Oh dear God!
He went.
Oh my God!
Poison Rana from the middle rope.
Is not going to do it. 1, 2, and Ibushi lives. Ibushi lives. He tried to resist the Poison Rana. Naito got it off anyway. And oh my God, now this could be academic.
Pump handle brainbuster. 1, 2. Ibushi gets out of that as well.
Oh my God. Folks, I cannot believe it. Ibushi still just immediately grabs the back of the head. Naito knows he's in control, but does Ibushi have it in him to last just long enough that maybe Naito will make a mistake? Maybe he'll create that opening for Ibushi, and maybe Ibushi can take this thing home.
Kota Ibushi's neck has been absolutely brutalized, and does Naito seriously want a pile driver here? No, Ibushi. German!
Beautiful German by Ibushi.
But he can't follow up. He couldn't hold the bridge because of his bad neck.
Oh, that neck. Paying so many dividends. It might have just saved Naito here. And now Ibushi measuring Naito. Come on now. Oh, ducks the kick. Naito ducked the kick. Could it be a wheelbarrow?
Oh, Ibushi,
Oh,
sit down,
no way.
Ibushi.
Oh,
There
my
it is.
God.
He got it. He
Oh,
got
my
it. It's
God.
number one,
Two.
two. Oh, but Naito kicks out.
Oh, oh my God.
Absolutely incredible.
Are you kidding me? Naito stays in it. Say what you will about the sorry son of a bitch, but he wants to win his block. He wants to be the number one contender to the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Can Ibushi follow up here? Can he get the power bomb? Can he get the power bomb?
Last
He does.
ride.
He does.
One,
Count it, rap.
two.
Two.
Oh, but
And
Naito kicks out
oh,
again.
you know what, Ashton? I've got to say, I don't know if you agree. I think Ibushi made a mistake. I wouldn't have tried going for the pin. I would have immediately followed up with that Phoenix Splash.
I think you're right, but I think he's going to go for the Phoenix Splash now, and it's going to be his downfall.
It may be too little, too late here for the Golden Star Ibushi.
Another example, kind of like what happened with Tanahashi. You go for the pinfall in between your setup and your final, and Naito moves.
Miss.
There it is.
Oh, miss.
And it's the same mistake that Tanahashi made earlier. Kota Ibushi needed to follow up on the setup rather than going for a pinfall because you're far more likely to be able to hit your finish after the setup than you are after the setup and a pin attempt.
The only saving grace going for Kota Ibushi is that Naito isn't able to immediately capitalize.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you, that Phoenix Splash, it's what beat AJ Styles. It's what's beaten many a man. But it wasn't able to beat Naito, at least not yet. He had it scouted.
It is a thing of absolute beauty when he hits it, and it even looks beautiful while he's in the air, even if he doesn't hit it, but that crash landing never feel good. And now Naito looks like he wants to end this really quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, and Ashton, if you're Ibushi, you
Naito
had to have
smiling again! Naito is a psychopath!
He revels in it. He revels in these moments. He revels in just being in the abyss of violence, in the epicenter of it. And you are in the epicenter of it tonight, Naito. You're the main event. You could be the last thing we see, but to do it, you've got to beat Ibushi. And my friend, that is easier said than done. And Ibushi now trying to keep Fale going.
On a card that also saw AJ Styles and Hiroshi Tanahashi in singles matches, Naito and Ibushi are main eventing. How much does that say about NJPW's faith in these men?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God, that was almost a slap to these overhand chops. And then it goes back to the forearm. And the spin kick there by...
Oh, but Naito spits in his face again. He might have even landed some of that spit on Red Shoes. Naito... no, Ibushi landed on his feet.
No way, and Ibushi fired up here. Oh, but there's that, what was it called? That cartwheel kick or?
Yeah, the wheel kick.
The wheel kick. And then there's the dragon suplex.
Two. Ibushi just got his shoulder up, just barely got his shoulder up.
But look, I don't know if Naito kept the half Nelson, and I think he did. He still got the half Nelson.
He wants to finish him off here.
He's saying it's over.
Buster, and he got it. That's gonna be
over.
It. That's got
it's over. 1, 2, 3 count.
Naito wins again. 4-2, joining the ranks of AJ Styles, of Tanahashi. And now, I am pretty sure that we've got is it 3, 4? How many people are tied at 4-2? 5 people tied at 4-2 in the A block. Half of the A block is tied for first.
And I was just stepping on the neck of Ibushi, and the match is over. But you're right. The story here, if I could get my anger under control, is that Naito is 4-2 in this tournament.
Tied with Tanahashi, AJ Styles, Shibata, and Fale.
Oh my God, no! Oh, come on! And he's smirking about it. And could it be that man that'll win G1 Climax 2015? And God forbid, is that man gonna be the IWGP Heavyweight Champion?
I'm rooting for him.
What a sorry son of a bitch, but he's talented.
Exactly.
And you can't take that away from him.
Say what you will about Naito's attitude, at the end of the day, his excursion to CMLL was the best thing to ever happen for his career, and he's more compelling now than he ever has been.
Something happened to Naito in Mexico, and he's never been the same. I mean, you said he formed that faction. Maybe people within
He
that
didn't form it.
faction,
He didn't even form it. He just joined it. That faction existed already.
that faction did something to Naito because he did not come back to Japan the same man, and now he's going to mow down this crowd. I can't believe he's actually going to choose to take a mic. He hasn't done that yet. I wish I really would kill at any time for English subtitles. This would be the time.
Yeah.
Because I would love to know what Naito is saying here. But, I mean, Ashton, again, we kind of completed the big circle. And, in fact, I mean, that's just it. You show me the circle that we got going on. Why don't you relay to the audience everything that we've got going on now between everybody's superiority over each other?
Yeah. Now we can do this. Tenzan defeated Gallows. Just cut me off if I say any of these wrong. Tenzan defeated Gallows, right?
Right.
Gallows defeated Toru Yano, right?
Yes.
Toru Yano just beat Shibata, as much as I don't want to admit it.
Right.
Shibata beat Naito.
Yes.
Naito beat Fale.
Right.
Fale beat Tanahashi, as shocking as that was.
Right.
Tanahashi beat Ibushi in the first night's main event.
Right.
Ibushi upset Styles.
Right.
Styles just beat Makabe.
Yes.
And now we go all the way back to the beginning. Makabe beat Tenzan.
Right.
The perfect circle.
Wow. I'm sorry, folks. I'm still in disbelief that Naito, whatever happened to him when he. Oh, come on! Hey! And now taking the cup. Really? What a sorry, classless act he is. But he's 4-2, and much like Ashton doesn't want to admit that Toru Yano beat Shibata, maybe I just don't want to admit to myself that we may be looking at the next IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and in the more present moment, maybe the winner of this G1 Climax tournament. Because while Okada and Ishii stand once again atop a perch of 4-1 apiece, I don't think it'll be long before everybody joins everybody else and we just have one open fray over tournament supremacy, over block supremacy especially.
Well,
I'm just dying to know who's going to make it to the finals here.
Well, again, Okada and Ishii are the only people with only one loss on their record left, and they're facing each other on Friday, so only one of them is going to survive that.
Absolutely.
So this tournament has been incredible so far. And that was day 11, folks. And I really enjoyed that show, especially the last two matches. And really, especially that Naito Ibushi match was incredible. But we will be back for Lucha Underground Ultima Lucha Live reactions tonight. However, if you're only on the channel for New Japan, we will be back on Friday for G1 Climax Day 12, where we will get to see, I believe the main event of that show will be Okada versus Ishii.
That is going to be something else. Two forces collide. The Rainmaker versus the Stone Pitbull. Who is going to ascend to almost the godlike status of 5-1?
5-1. Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you then. And until then, get ready for Ultima Lucha tonight.